Hey guys, Christina here from The Main Objective, and I know I look crazy right now, but that's okay because y'all love me. I think you love me. Anyway, I really just wanted to do this video very quickly to address a specific question that I've been getting on Instagram and my email box, on the blog. Like, I've just been getting this question a lot, and so I wanted to kind of put the answer in a comprehensive place. Just a quick rundown. I'm currently using my hothead right now. I'm doing my monthly henna treatment. I'm about a week or so behind, so yeah, I'm doing my henna treatment right now, so that's why I look like this. I really did just put this jacket on, this sweater on, to do this YouTube video, because I'm sure you guys don't want to see my jacked up t-shirts. Anyway, back to the question at hand, and I actually discovered that I touched on this question a little bit on Ask Away Wednesday, and by the way, I have not forgotten about Ask Away Wednesday. I have actually recorded the last time I posted an Ask Away Wednesday, and I got I actually recorded that video. I just need to edit it so I can get it all to you guys. I'm not stopping the Ask Away Wednesday series. I'm just gonna move it to the last Wednesday of every month, because what I discovered in doing it is that putting out a video answering questions every week was not conducive to my schedule. As you guys know, I'm more of a blogger than a vlogger, so I'm still very new to this whole YouTube content thing. So I appreciate you guys for rocking with me, not losing patience with me. I have not forgotten about you. The Ask Away Wednesday video will actually be going live on the last Wednesday of January, so look for that. I've answered tons of questions about heat damage and all that kind of good stuff, so look for that. But let's jump into this topic really quickly. Justified 18. Hey girl, I know you've been rolling with me for a while. She asked how do I deal with rough and scraggly ends, and she feels like she always has to cut off her length. Sarah Cassay, hey girl, has the same question. Kaylee Mike, cosign. I've seen the question, I believe Twins Mom on the Ask Away Wednesday series asked a similar question, but in the context of having her hair heat damaged by a stylist. Let's get to the root cause of frizzy ends. Frizzy ends can be caused by heat damage. They can come from cuticle damage from the way that you handle, brush style, or blow dry your hair. You can also have you can also get rough ends from your ends being dehydrated and dry, because it is the oldest part of your hair. So with those three things into mind, let's kind of touch on each one a little bit. Heat damage is the most obvious, because heat damage causes your it causes the depletion, the melting, and the just the overall damage of the cuticle layer of your hair. If you guys are you guys should be pretty familiar, if you follow my blog, you should be pretty familiar with the structure of hair and how the cuticles of your hair, the cuticles actually lay on the hair like shingles on a roof. And when they're healthy, they lay flat and compact and tight, which allows your hair to have a balanced porosity. You maintain internal moisture. The hair is stronger, and it's also shinier. So if you've got all those things going for you, then your hair and your cuticle layer is pretty much intact. But what happens is that through natural weathering, age, damage like heat damage, rough hair handling, blow drying, all of that stuff, it actually can deplete. It can deplete and damage the cuticle layer. So what happens is that sometimes you'll have cuticles that are still lifted. You have some that have completely chipped off and have exposed the inner layers of the hair. Or you can have some that just need a little extra encouragement to lay back down. Whether it be chemical damage or from styling, age, natural wear and tear, whatever it is that's happening at the cuticle layer that's causing you to have those rough ends, just know first and foremost, eventually you're gonna have to trim them away. There's really no way to reverse that kind of damage, and it sucks, I know, take it from me. I had rough ends like right after I chopped my heat damage, after I got my first diva cut, and I was so pissed off because I was like, I just got rid of damage, like why do I have these rough ends? But either way it goes, the things that I know now that I wish I knew then that could have made that process a whole hell of a lot easier for me was understanding pH balance, ceramides and restoring the cuticle layer, and also using conditioners with elements that are going to help and assist the hair. One of the first things you want to focus on is pH. pH actually impacts the cuticle layer greatly. Products of a low pH will help and assist in laying your cuticle flat. So you want to make sure that you start incorporating more pH balanced products or pH balanced ingredients into your hair care regimen. And my first and biggest two recommendations for pH are conditioners, are treatments that are going to help do a couple of different things. Not only are they pH balanced, but they also contain vital amino acids and proteins that help restore that cuticle and that lipid layer. Like, they help patch it up so that you don't feel like the damage is still going to be there. Like, let's be clear, you're not going to like sprout a new cuticle or anything, but it'll help get rid of that rough feel, which in turn will make it easier for you to handle and deal with your hair as you grow it out and gradually trim away at those rough ends. So those two products are ApHogee's 2-minute Keratin 2-minute Reconstructor, which I've talked about at length on the blog, and I've also mentioned it on social media a few times. This one was like super clutch for me right after I got my hair color. Like, I had just got rid of my rough ends and I damaged them again by getting my hair colored. So this was super clutch in restoring and revitalizing the health of my hair. The second product is Hydratherma Naturals Amino Plus Protein Deep Conditioning Treatment. I loved this as a transitioner. It really helped with my rough ends, with that heat damage as I was transitioning, and I still use it till this day as a natural. I'll do protein treatments with this. Like, I'll alternate between this and the ApHogee. So it's a really good treatment, and I definitely recommend it. I noticed that right after, like immediately after I used this, like my hair felt so smooth, like I didn't have rough ends anymore at all. So you also want to take a look at your deep conditioning regimen and making sure that you're using products that are conducive to your goals with deep conditioning, which will be to smooth it out, strengthen that hair, because that rougher hair, you'll probably notice, sorry, freeway noise, you'll probably notice that the ends of your hair tend to be weaker and a little more brittle. So you want to make sure that your deep conditioning regimen is conducive to, you know, also revitalizing and restoring that cuticle layer. And there's 3 products that I found that are really helpful for that as far as like conditioning and deep conditioning are concerned. One is the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil. Grow, strengthen, restore, heal, repair your credit score. That conditioner, sorry, the name on here is so long. You guys know I did a review of this on my blog. Really well at smoothing and adding shine. It definitely helps restore that that depleted cuticle area. Helps patch it up really well. It contains Keratin protein, which I talked a little bit about on the blog, which is like a protein blended with a silicone. If you're not, none of these are curly girl friendly, by the way. A CG friendly, I'm gonna just go out on a limb that's saying a CG friendly conditioner probably wouldn't help you that much in this regard, because you're gonna need those proteins to restore, and you're gonna need that silicone to kind of smooth out, you know, and give you that feel, because again, you're not gonna get rid of those rough ends unless you're gradually trimming away at them. So the Shea Moisture Deep Conditioner is also really good. Another product from Shea Moisture that's really good and has worked a lot is the Tahitian Noni. And I know I kind of like this line before, but the Smooth and Repair Rinse Out Conditioner as a pre-poo treatment has worked really well for me to help kind of smooth. And the secret to this one is you want to detangle your hair first, and then, or you know, have your hair slightly detangled, apply this to it and actually like comb it, or like with a wide tooth comb, or if you use a Denman or whatever, actually work it into the strands, and it works really well. The last product I recommend, I actually don't have with me, which is like crazy because I love it and it's one of my favorites. You guys know it's the Eva NYC Therapy Session Hair Mask. I'm fresh out, so I don't have any to share with you, but that's also another really good one that contains that Keratin protein along with jojoba oil and some other really good stuff that helps strengthen and smooth the hair at the same time. Actually, all of these will give your hair that kind of that buttery smoothness feeling to varying degrees, but these are just what I really recommend. You're gonna have to really invest more time in that deep conditioning process so that you can actually give your hair the stuff that it needs to give it a fighting chance to get better. And also on the non-deep conditioning side, making sure that you're using products that assist in the pH balancing of your hair. One of my personal favorites is apple cider vinegar. So I drink it, it goes in my clay masks, it goes in my henna, which is in my hair right now. You can probably see it. Is it starting to leak? Is my henna leaking here? No? Okay, good. I drink it, goes in my mask, goes in my henna. I do spritzes and rinses with it from time to time. So if you're really struggling with that whole cuticle layer thing, the rough feeling ends, try doing a 3 to 1 part ACV to 3 parts water, and pour that over your hair right at the end of your wash day rinse. Another thing that really helps, cold water rinses, like right when you're done. When you're about to be done with your shower or at the sink, wherever you wash your hair, cold water rinse help lay the cuticle down as well, because the cuticle is responsive to changes in temperature. And the very last thing that I'm going to talk a little bit about, ceramides. Ceramides are actually like the oils basically that help cement your cuticle layer together. So you want to make sure that you're using ceramide rich oils as a part of your natural hair regimen to kind of restore that lost lipid layer to help keep your cuticles compacted. So wheat germ oil is high in ceramides. You can use grapeseed oil, which is high in ceramides, safflower oil, sunflower oil. There's a whole host of oils that have a good concentration of ceramides in them to help, like for sealing your ends, to kind of help restore that lost lipid barrier. So hopefully you guys found this helpful. Hopefully I didn't ramble for too long. Hopefully it made sense. So yeah, so I'll see you guys at the end of the month for Ask Away Wednesday, but I wanted to make sure that I made good on my promise of recording a direct answer to this. I promise the next time you see me, I will not have a I will not have a this. I will not look like this. I'll have like regular people clothes. And yeah, stay tuned, because I think later today, if I can get enough space in my car, if I can clear off some stuff, I'll be doing a braid out, updated braid out. So